Make it fun. If we have to wear these, then you might as well make it fun, right? And yes, you have to wear them. Hit that intro. Let's get it. Hey girl, welcome back to Glam Life by Meg, where I teach you how to efficiently and glamorously live your very best life. Say hi in the comments if you're new here. It's nice to virtually meet you. Today, we're going to talk about how to do your makeup while wearing a mask. Before we get to the good stuff, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. And don't forget to ring that bell so that you can be notified every single time that I post a video. So yes, we all have to wear these right now. And yes, you do have to wear them, especially if you're in a state where it's law, like here in Oregon. It is law to wear them when indoors. This is mine. I sewed this myself. And a lot of people have been asking me about them, so I do have enough fabric for probably about 5-ish, maybe 10-ish more. I listed them on my Etsy store. The link will be down below if you'd like one. Super cute. Has the little bendy part for your nose so you can form it to your nose. It also has a nice little spot to go under your chin. I sewed that on special so that it would stay on my face. Goes underneath really nicely. Yes. And then on the inside, it has a cute little pocket for a filter if you would like. Makes a lot less work for you, right? So the first thing you're gonna do is you're going to put on sunscreen. I did that before I sat down. I put it all over my face and ears. Doesn't matter. Oh, I'm wearing a mask. Just put it all over. Just put it all over your whole face and ears and neck and just the whole thing while you're there. My next suggestion would be to put your hair up, because if your hair's down with the mask and everything, sometimes your hair gets caught and then it's really annoying. Trust me, just put your hair back if you can. It'll also help keep you cooler throughout the day. But don't forget to put some sunscreen on the back of your neck. You're going to want to focus on the one part that people can see, your eyes. If you feel like you have a lot happening on your forehead, that's fine, but I would suggest the more natural the better. And my first suggestion would be don't wear any at all. If you don't really feel like you need to, just don't. Ooh, I need a mirror. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not that good. I'm not doing my entire face without a mirror good. So I will be leaving my skin alone entirely. I know. I did the sunscreen, I did all that stuff. Sometimes if I really feel like I need it, I'll use the Tarte powder sunscreen on top. I'll use a colored powder, like a tinted powder. I do bring a blotting powder with me, like a MAC blotting powder, just because it gets sweaty when you're breathing under the mask and everything. You get all sweaty. You can see my face has just been breaking out entirely, like all along where the mask is. I wash it all the time. I literally just washed it last night before I put it on my face just now. So that's just part of it, because the sweat and all you're exhaling everything and it's just sticking to your face. If you're starting to work long hour shifts, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't want to make it look too stark. So I'm just taking a little bit of a light concealer, just a little bit, and I'm going to use that to kind of just go around and kind of even out, the veins of the eyes, and also create a good base for applying the shadow. Try not to drag, try to press. Careful when you start bringing stuff under here, because especially as the masks move, then it's gonna rub. There was one day where I wore makeup to film a video and then I had to leave and go right to work, so I just threw the mask on over top of it. Completely stained the entire inside of this, and obviously when I got home I sprayed it right away and it was totally fine. Sprayed it and threw it right in the wash and we were good. It was just really uncomfortable because I could feel the makeup rubbing on my face. Even though I had locked it in, it's still just you can feel it and it's uncomfortable. Yeah, so we're just barely dragging any teeny tiny bit underneath. I'm not trying to actually conceal under the eyes because most of that ends up being covered by the mask. See what's going on right here? And then as you move and stuff, it's all gonna happen. So I'm not too concerned about it. This makes your makeup routine a lot shorter. I'm gonna do kind of a light dusting, just a neutral type color, just to kind of set all of that. So you can see I'm just going really neutral, just to kind of give the eyes a little bit of shape, because the eyes are really all we have left to show expression right now. Am I right? So I'm keeping it really neutral, really warm. This is a fun time, like I was saying, to do bright stuff that goes with your mask and then it coordinates, or is the complete opposite. It's just a lot of fun. Make it fun. If we have to wear these, then you might as well make it fun, right? And yes, you have to wear them. Especially in the state of Oregon, it is law that you have to wear them indoors. So do not come at me and say that you don't need to wear them, because one, you do. It's common sense right now that that's how you protect not only yourself but others not trying to get political on here. I'm just trying to make sure that we can come out of the house sooner. Everyone's confused why the cases are spiking. Like, honey, it's because you're going out and not wearing a mask. I love that we have to be kind of far away from each other right now. I'm obsessed with that. I miss hugging people, but I love my personal space. So let me have it. And let's go just a little bit darker with like grateful, I think. Anything that's a shimmer, if you put a shimmer right here, that's one of the first things to break down on the eyes. So I have been very careful to, if I know I'm going to be out for a long time, like today, I'm going to be out pretty much the whole day. I'm going to my part-time job and then I'm going straight to door dashing for another like at least 4 hours. And I'm going to take one of the fluffier brushes with no extra product on it. I do this type of general shape on most eye shapes when I work with clients. This tends to work really well for most people and I just adjust it for the shape of each person's eye because everybody's a little bit different, but generally it looks good to have a little bit of a crease moment. I'm gonna do just a teeny bit here. Yeah, so this is a really light shimmer. This I can do. This will not mess me up for the whole day. Brings a little bit of light to the eye. This is Ride or Diamonds from the Jaclyn Hill 2 palette. Yeah, that's the perfect amount. Because when I do like a really heavy like shimmers that are like almost like wet when you touch them, those start to really transfer because there's a lot of oil in them. There has to be to keep it together. That's just the nature of the product and how it has to be made in order to work. So it's not so severe. I'm just kind of blending it out. Normally a pencil brush like this I would use like under the eye, but this is a really fun way to get a very neutral kind of look. It's not a very sharp line. These are the Wet n Wild, like the pro brushes. They're all right. This one is an e.l.f. one. It's all right. The Jaclyn Hill ones have been really great. We're gonna go underneath just a little bit. Again, don't go too hard with it. Just to frame that eye. I'm not taking really intense colors underneath either because that mask could rub it off in just a second. I'm also not putting on any mascara on my lower lashes. I typically don't do that anyway. I really do that mostly if I'm filming so that you guys can see my eyes a little bit, but otherwise, wham bam, no thank you ma'am. Brows, I'm just using the Morphe Chocolate Mousse. I picked this one out at the store because I got the whole kit. Pencil, the brush, the pomade, and the brow gel, and they all looked so weird. I was swatching them on my hand. This was pre-COVID. I was swatching them on my hand and I was so confused. I was like, what is any of this? Somebody please tell me. And then I picked one that seemed to be the closest, and when you actually put it on your brows, it looks way better. Makes a lot more sense. Brow colors are weird, y'all. Here I'm taking brow gel just to kind of tame the hairs a little bit. This is that clear one from Morphe that was part of the Arch Obsessions kit, which if you're trying to figure out what you like to do with your brows, I highly recommend a kit like that. It has all the different products in it, so you can decide if you like pencil, if you like gel, like how you like to do it. Actually, I like a little bit of everything. You know, sometimes I use the gel, sometimes I use the powder, sometimes I use the pencil. It's whatever I feel that day. I'm gonna curl my lashes, and you are outside of your mind if you think I'm wearing false lashes. I almost never wear false lashes because they're uncomfortable, they're really bad for your eyes, they make you prone to infection. And you know, I noticed I used to do lashes for clients as they would request them, and I still do if they request them, but now it comes with a disclaimer. I would have people contact me the next morning and say, oh yeah, I didn't wash my face because it looked so good and I left my lashes on so I can wear them for a little longer. No, that is not okay. Always wash your face. Okay, so this is the Benefit Roller Lash. Actually, a while back, I won a cute little giveaway they had where they sent me a few little mascaras. Just this tiny little package with a few mascaras, and I was so excited because I never like win anything. If I enter a giveaway, I like never won. And I like this mascara. I think it's pretty nice. I like that it really separates the lashes really well, but I layer it. And it has like that rounded, if you can see my forehead. Yeah, that kind of thing. And it's the rubberized tip as well. So that really gets in there. This is what I'm going to tell you. I think regularly this is $20-something. I mean, it's good, but I'm not a 20-something for mascara kind of girl. Wet n Wild. This is the Max Fanatic. This is a little sample size. I love the Wet n Wild mascaras. They're cruelty-free. Their mascaras are so good. When it comes to what you're putting near your eyes, you don't want to skimp out. Like, you really don't want to skimp out and have trash ingredients because then you're more likely to get an eye infection. Also, if you get pink eye, if you get a sty, if you get anything, toss out the makeup. Anything that touched your eye, it's gotta go. Oh, I paid so much for this. You will be paying quite a bit for the eye doctor and all your medical bills when you keep having styes and eye infections. So the idea here is that I can still connect with people. I can still, you know, make connections and have a good time, live my life. Oh yeah, don't forget the sunscreen on your lips, just in case your mask does come off at any point. Here, look. That's it for this video, and until next time, stay hydrated, sis.